Welcome back to the deep dive. Today, we're jumping right into the world of novelty tech. We've got a bunch of sources talking about the top 10 cutting-edge costume and prank gadgets. And cutting edge is right. These aren't just your basic plastic props. We're talking sophisticated electronics.
That's exactly. What we found looking through this is this really interesting shift. It's not just about, cheap gags anymore. It's this merger of old school fun with actual modern engineering. Tech is really lifting the whole experience, the scares, the laughs, and maybe surprisingly, the convenience factor.
Yeah, convenience is key. So our goal today is to give you the shortcut, unpack the really fascinating examples from this list. We want to focus on where the tech tells us something about trends, right? Like customization, usually controlling things with your phone, and interactivity, motion, sound, making things react.
And that convenience bit you mentioned, like USB charging instead of scrambling for batteries, that's huge.
Oh, yeah.
If you step back, the whole scene's moved from just static things you wear or put up to these sort of dynamic multi-sensory performances. The costume itself is less the point than what you can do with it, what you control.
Okay, let's get into this first category then. This seems like the biggest leap tech-wise. The ultimate wearable transformation. We're talking full electronic systems here, not just clothes.
Right. This is where the tech is really used for a complete change, turning you into like a walking special effect.
So starting off at number 10 on the list,
Right.
the LED Morph Suit 2.0. We've all seen those spandex suits, yeah. But this is different. I thought it was pretty cool how it connects straight to your phone. You can actually change the colors, the patterns.
Yeah, dynamically. And that control is the main thing.
Yeah.
What really jumped out at me was syncing the lights to music. So it's not just visible. It's part of the party vibe
Right.
and convenience. They finally solved the battery nightmare. It's USB rechargeable.
Oh, thank goodness. No more last-minute battery runs?
Exactly. No hunting for AAA's 5 minutes before you leave.
That focus on usability makes sense. Okay, but if you want more spectacle. Number 9, the voice changer mask. Our sources said this is way better than those basic voice boxes you usually find.
Oh, absolutely. Those cheap ones just sound muffled, distorted. This thing apparently has proper digital filters. We're talking like scary growls, clear robot voices, even unsettling alien sounds. The audio quality is the big difference maker.
And there was a tip in the research, too, for maximum impact. Use it with a fog machine.
Ah, yeah, good combo.
You get the sound, the visuals, the whole atmosphere.
Yeah, then it stops being just a costume, doesn't it? It's more like a little piece of theater.
Okay, let's jump ahead a bit to the really high-end personal tech. This is where realism gets complex. Number 2, the animated werewolf gloves. These aren't just furry gloves. They have moving claws and glowing eyes.
Yep, but the cutting edge part is the syncing.
Wait, how good is the syncing, though? Is it just like push a button, claws move, or is it more responsive?
That's the cool bit. The sources suggest they use motion sensors inside, probably accelerometers, maybe gyroscopes. So the sounds, the growls, the claw clicks, they don't just play randomly. They actually match how you move your hands.
Whoa.
Yeah, the intensity changes with your movement. It makes it feel, more alive, more predatory, as the research put it.
That's pretty amazing detail. Okay, and the number 1 spot, the pinnacle, defining where this stuff is going. The full-body AI armor costume. Sounds like something out of a movie. Iron Man level stuff.
That's the description, yeah.
Yeah.
Next level armor.
But hang on, AI, that term gets tossed around a lot. Is it really AI? Like learning or just complex programming?
That's a fair question.
Yeah.
The sources don't really suggest true machine learning like you'd find in, other AI fields. I think AI here refers more to the integration and responsiveness. It's 3D printed, which is huge for accessibility. It's got this complex LED system, built-in voice modulator, motion-triggered sound effects, all working together. It's the synergy, the complexity of all those systems reacting in concert. That's what puts it at number 1. It's pure theater. And it really points towards something we should talk about later, this idea of personalized, high-tech stuff becoming more mainstream.
Definitely. Okay, so that's the super high-tech end, but let's switch gears a bit. The sources also showed you don't always need, superhero armor to make an impact. Sometimes simple and surprising works best. Which brings us to category 2, comedy, collaboration, and cheap thrills.
Yeah, this section is all about gadgets, purely for the laughs, the viral moments, the shared fun. Simplicity can be incredibly effective. And surprise, of course.
Okay, like number 8. The inflatable alien abduction costume. You see these everywhere, right? Hilarious. Makes it look like you're being beamed up.
It's fascinating how well that design works commercially. It's maximum visual impact for almost zero effort from the wearer.
How does it work again? Just a fan.
Yeah, a little battery-powered fan pack that inflates in seconds. It's designed for that instant recognition, the immediate laugh, perfect for social media snaps.
Makes sense. And speaking of working together, number 3 caught my eye. Couple's costume. Plug and socket. Glow edition. Classic idea. But with a tech twist, it glows.
Right. And those glowing strips are clever. It's funny, sure, but it's also practical. It makes the couple really visible in the dark, if they're out trick-or-treating or walking around. Safety mixed with the gag.
Smart. Okay, and then there's the pure jump scare. Number 7, the motion-activated spider dropper. Definitely a cheap thrill.
Oh,
You
yeah,
just hang it up near a door, someone walks by, boom, spider in the face.
exactly. It's pretty basic, but effective.
What's interesting to me is the psychology. It's less about the costume, more about creating a reaction you can film.
You absolutely nailed it.
Yeah.
These kinds of things are built for the shareable content era. It's cheap, you can use it over and over, and the sources often mention recording the reaction, right?
Yeah.
The prank is automated, so the prankster can just film the whole thing.
Maximum impact, minimal effort, designed to go viral. Yeah, automation seems to be the big theme. Which leads us right into our third and final category, automated and environmental spookiness.
This is exciting, I think. We're seeing tech move off the person and into the environment, the yard, the porch. It makes the whole scene way more dynamic, but with less work for the person setting it up.
Like number 6, the smart pumpkin projector. This one sounds great. No mess, no knives.
Forget carving. This gadget projects animations onto any pumpkin, real or fake. Makes it look like it's blinking, talking, singing.
Ooh.
And that no mess part, that's a huge selling point for people. High impact, easy setup, easy cleanup. Very modern preference.
Totally see the appeal. And for a different vibe, more mechanical maybe, number 4, the realistic zombie arm door knocker. So you swap out your regular knocker for this creepy hand.
Pretty much. It's like a little animatronic greeter for your front door. Motion activated, so when someone walks up, the hand moves, it moans, it knocks by itself. The host doesn't have to do anything. The decoration becomes part of the interaction. Automates the surprise.
Okay, that's pretty unnerving. And finally, taking it airborne, number 5, the ghost drone. Just a mini drone with a sheet over it, controlled by phone.
Essentially, yeah. But what's really different here is the mobility. Think about it. Normal decorations just sit there. This thing flies. It can patrol the yard, hover near guests, pop out from behind a tree. It brings movement in a way static props just can't.
That movement is the key, isn't it? The sources even suggested adding a glow stick or a tiny speaker for sounds while it flies.
Right, so you get sight, motion, and sound all moving through the space. Way more dynamic.
Yeah.
So connecting the dots here, all these environmental gadgets, they're turning decorations from static objects into these automated controllable events. Dynamic surprises and user convenience, those are the priorities.
Okay, so let's wrap this up. What does this all mean for you listening in? We've seen these 3 big trends pop up. High-tech costumes for personal transformation.
Right.
Interactive stuff focused on humor and collaboration. And this automated spookiness for your environment.
And the thread tying it all together really is this blend of ultimate convenience, USB power, no carving needed, quick inflation with serious interactivity, often using your phone as a controller, getting dynamic motion, lights, sounds.
It's basically sophisticated electronics, but designed purely to maximize fun and minimize hassle.
Exactly. And that brings up a really interesting thought for the future, especially when you look back at that #1 item, the full-body AI armor costume. The fact that it's 3D printed,
Yeah.
that signals a huge potential shift. Right now, something that complex is maybe a bit niche or expensive, but as 3D printing gets cheaper and better, high-end, custom-made tech costumes with all the lights and sounds and movement integrated, they might stop being these one-off super expensive things that could become standard consumer products. Imagine a future where you could download a file, customize it, and print out your own incredibly detailed, moving, interactive costume at home or through a service. That level of personalization and technical sophistication becoming widely accessible. That's the really big picture trend these gadgets are hinting at. That's something to keep an eye on.